Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. We're going to go ahead and do some general messages, and we are going to pull the main cards from the Animal Apothecary deck by Cara Elizabeth. It's a beautiful deck. It's got lots of nice imagery and lots of animal messages. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Okay. If you are returning Gemini, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I really hope that you guys are doing what's best for you. Okay. Thank you for all the love and the support that you guys give because it does mean the world. All right, Gemini, I'm getting lots of messages. I'm seeing like a lot of floaty imagery, like feathers. I'm seeing hot air balloons. I am seeing this energy of, well, I'm getting this energy of like feeling like a weight is being lifted. Like there maybe was some oppressive energy that was surrounding you and it is lifting, Gemini, okay? But yeah, hot air balloons could be significant. Maybe you're gonna be taking a ride in one. I don't know, I'm just getting that energy. What do we have for Gemini? Gemini, I need to know. Just general messages. Okay, too many, guys. General messages. We need to know. We have self coming out, self-love, self-worth, self-value, self-respect, right? Holding yourself highly valuable. And not expecting other people to do it, Gemini, but doing it because you know you're valuable, right? Card number 11, spirit talking to you. You could be seeing a lot of 11s. 11 could be significant to you in some way, Gemini, okay? But there is this energy here of like seeing value in yourself, valuing who you are, loving yourself, respecting yourself. And again, not expecting other people to do it, but setting up healthy boundaries where other people will have no choice but to do it. If they want to be in your energy, if they want to be a part of your life, then they won't need to change themselves and like get in line or nothing like that, but they will value you just as much as you value yourself. They will respect you just as much as you respect yourself. And they will find you worthy just as much as you find worth within yourself, okay? What else do we have for Gemini here? What else do we have for Gemini? We have you are about to shine. Gemini, with this card here, we see an armadillo and we see it very much protecting this light that it has, okay? When we think about armadillo energy, it makes me feel like a natural defense mechanism within you. The world is set up to hurt you or harm you, right? That's why the armadillo has its outer shell, its shield, its armor, if you will. Armadillo, right? Just saying. Anyways, but that's why it has that, because it's knows it's going to get stepped on or ran over, or it knows that it is a prey. This is what life has taught it, and so this is what it has naturally evolved to turn into, right? Something that needs to protect itself. You might feel this way about you, about your authenticity, about your light. You might feel like you need to hold your light close to you. You need to protect it, especially with this dark imagery all around it and even a little bit inside. There's darkness everywhere, right? But your light lights up the darkness within you, okay? You are about to shine that light to the world, Gemini. You're about to light up the world, okay? Or at least your community or your life or the people around you, the people that are connected and will be touched by this light. You are about to shine it bright. There's this energy of not hiding yourself anymore. There's this energy of really lowering your boundaries in a healthy way, because we're reverting back to this where we see that we are valuing ourselves, so we know other people will value us as well. In that sense, they will have no choice, because we have learned that life can be painful, that there is sometimes a need to guard ourselves. That's why you have this defense mechanism built in. I feel like it's about letting that authenticity shine, letting that vulnerability shine out, Gemini. I'm getting that very strongly. Nourishment while waiting on the bottom of the deck, and I love this card because it really does talk about you needing to let yourself grow while you're waiting for everything to come into place. While you're waiting to get to where you need to go, you're supposed to be taking care of yourself, right? With this mouse energy, it makes me feel like anxiety, tending to the details, possibly even micromanaging. Like if these are things that you know that you do, there's really a need to be easy with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so anxious about the outcomes. Don't be so anxious about the details. Part of surrendering is knowing that things are going to work out as they should, even if there's bumps along the way. So yeah, your light is very important to you, Gemini, and it's very important to the world, and that's why you have to value it. That's why you have to take care of it. But also, that's why you have to not be afraid to shine it. Even when people might not understand it is something that I'm getting too, okay? Way too many. Okay, so what else do we have for Gemini? Let's just get one more message. One more. Okay. We have no expectations. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Powerful imagery here with this Black Panther. Black Panthers can be very significant for you. There's just this energy here of reclaiming your power and knowing that you hold the key within you, so there is no way you could fail. There is no way that you could get your path wrong. There is no way that you could miss anything that's meant for you. You are almost there, right? It feels like we are on the precipice of a turning point or a change, a light at the end of the tunnel. Again, it does feel like that. Like a heavy weight could be lifted here. It's in you. Again, more big cat energy. So yeah, I feel like there's a door there's a door ahead of you, Gemini. I feel like you're walking towards this and you have a key. You found the key along the way. The door is closed. I feel like there's this sense of needing to enter this door fearless, needing to enter this door, only open this door. The message I'm getting, this is gonna sound weird, but only open this door if you're ready to enter it fearless, if you're ready to enter it surrendering to the divine, surrendering to yourself, having no expectations, but being willing to let your passion shine through and go after yours, right? Like, it's one of those kind of situations where I'm going to give this my all, and even if it doesn't work out, I gave it my all. I was true to myself. I valued myself by allowing myself to have the things that I want, right? I respected myself by allowing myself to go through the process without having the expectations. Okay, I love myself by allowing myself to be myself and shine often, like within my authenticity, and not having expectations about people being able to understand that. You know, expectations, when it comes to, you have to think about expectations and where you're gauging this and how you're gauging this. When you're talking about expectations with your work, something that you're creating, it can be extremely detrimental for you to expect other people to see it the same way you do, or get it the same way you do, or find the importance and the sacredness in it the same way that you do. Because art, creativity, these are things that are perceptions, and these are things that are in the eye of the beholder. So not everybody is going to understand, but when you shine your light, you're going to attract the ones that will. That's the thing, okay? When it comes to people, make sure that you are differentiating what is your expectation versus a standard here, because we have both out here. We have your self standards, and then we have no expectations. So there is no expectation for anybody to live up to my standards. However, these are my standards. Okay, I hope that makes sense, right? You are on a destined path here. There is, again, an unknown gift that's coming towards you. Some of you might not realize how powerful your voice is too, or how far this is going to take you. Some of you are going to be offered some kind of book deal, or like maybe you're going to be getting interviewed, or somebody's going to maybe want to write an article up about you or ask your opinion about something, Gemini. Maybe ask you to speak on something or about something. It does feel like you have some big change that's coming up, and it has to do with something with your inner truth, your inner voice, and you unleashing that. There is a destined path ahead, okay? All right. Excuse me. Let's pull some birds. Okay, let's pull some birds. What do we have here for the self, right? The self card, self-worth, self-love, self-value, self, and not in a selfish way. That's the thing. Because you're being encouraged to shine your light to other people right now. You're being encouraged to almost come out of this shell or this armor that you have built up around yourself in a defense mechanism, I might add. Okay, what is the self? We have the hawk energy coming out. Pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. Does it resonate with you? Does it make you feel any of the opposites, that anything that you're involved in, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whatever? Is it making you question your self-worth? Is it making you question your self-love? Is it making you question your self-value, your self-respect? Is it making you lower any of these, right? There's this energy of needing to recognize that, Gemini, but also honor that, right? With the hawk energy, you're being asked to see something from a higher perspective, but with this card in particular, Spirit is giving us the message of paying attention to the messages that are coming through. Not just letting them kind of glide by, but actually absorbing the information, right? It says, step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. So there is this energy here of like, I don't know, this pig just looks so cute and so innocent and naive. And it's like, yeah, a lot of people might look at this little piggy and be like, you know, you're so cute, right? You're just so cute, and I'll almost objectify it and not take it seriously because it is so cute and it is so loving. And it's like, but this pig also has a hawk within it, right? A keen eye for when it's not being valued, for when it's not being treated correctly. And I feel like this is something that Spirit is trying to communicate to you right now. Where are you not valuing yourself? Where are you allowing others to not value you? Where is this happening? Both ways here, okay? There is something about that, Gemini. Very much so, okay? You are about to shine your light. Give me some more for this. Okie dokie then. We have the white eagle coming out. The connection to the divine guidance is within you. So for my, you know, spiritual people who get out here talking about this stuff and reading tarot and spreading the message and the word and all that, I do feel like Spirit wants you to shine your light. There's this energy of you have divine guidance that was passed down to you, that was given to you, that was, you were born with this guidance within you. This is not something that you have learned in a book or anything. Maybe some of you have fine-tuned it and refined it and been able to connect with it closer through studying it, through how other people have connected to it and taking their opinions and their perception of it and melding your own. But there is an inherited wisdom within you, Gemini, that you are meant to share, okay? Maybe some of you need to work on the delivery. Maybe some of you need to work on, again, your own inner truth and how this connects to you. Because I get for us Geminis, like we're free thinkers. We're dualistic, right? So we can see every side of a situation. Sometimes we'll read something and be like, or even some of you might hear something I say and you go, yeah, well, I agree with that, but I feel like it's more like this for me. And that's great. I encourage that. I encourage you to come up with your own vision, because your connection with Spirit is not going to be the same as mine. Your journey, your outlook is not going to be the same as mine. The only thing I can do is get up here and talk about what has worked for me and also what messages come through, like just what I get, okay? But I do encourage you to come up with your own truth here, because there is an inherited wisdom that you have within you. And you are very connected to the divine. Your light is very divine. It's very bright, Gemini. And there is a need to protect that light, but share it within healthy boundaries, right? I hope that makes sense. The woodpecker, use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. I was wondering when this energy was kind of going to come out, and that's what we're getting here. Like, you are on point. You are on target for something. Like I said, you're ascending some kind of stairway here, and you're about to knock on some door. Knock, 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 right? Woodpecker energy. Or opportunities knocking on your door, something, there's a door, right? And there's this energy of really needing to lower the expectations before you walk through, of how this could turn out, how this could end up, what this is going to be. I feel like Spirit does want you to use your discernment, though, to achieve your goals. Like, is this something that's working for me, or is this something that's working against me? But that rounds right back to your self-worth, because if you're respecting yourself, if you're valuing yourself, that's automatically by default going to happen. Anyways, no expectations, right? What is this here for Gemini? Okay, woodpecker came back out. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it, Gemini? Okay, some of you guys, woodpecker energy could be very significant for you. Maybe you are seeing a lot of woodpeckers. Here where I live, we have them, but they don't look like this. They look much larger. They're all black. They have the red around the neck. They're huge. So, you know, but yeah, woodpecker energy could be very significant. And I do feel like there is that energy of you've been beating on a door for a while, or you've been knocking on for a while, or you've been trying to get through for a minute, Gemini. That's really what I'm getting here. I feel like Spirit wants you to almost use your discernment. Like, are you knocking on the right door? Or are you knocking on a door, and if it opens, are you ready with the no expectations there? Because there's almost this energy here that I'm getting with the woodpecker of like, knock, 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 let me in, right? And it's like, okay. I feel like Spirit's like, I got you, right? I understand you want to come in, but if you come in, are you even ready for, like, or is there, And when I say, are you ready? It's like, are you ready within your own mind? Are you ready within your own self? What expectations do you have for what's behind this door or what this could offer you? And do you need to check those within yourself? That's just kind of the energy I'm getting, Gemini. We have Finch. New opportunities and choices are opening up to you now. Claim them, because there is this energy of, you know, you have new beginnings right around the corner for you. And you can take whatever you like is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's just really quickly get some additional messages. Not so much clarifying, but just additional. What does Gemini, you know, need to know? Five of Cups, it really wanted to come out reverse, and I almost feel like it was meant to come out reverse, right? There's this energy of letting go of some kind of situation that felt like it didn't work out, or letting go of the sadness, things that might be, again, kind of giving a crutch to this inner like overprotectiveness that you might have, or these very high walls. There is this energy here for some of you guys too, of seeing that maybe where, you know, once you had these sensitive energies and, you know, you were very giving and loving, that actually worked out against you. So you're not sure about that. I feel like there's this energy of needing to let go of the sadness and the heaviness of situations and just value yourself and see something from a different perspective, like see the messages that are coming through from Spirit. Yeah, you have a lot of potential here, Gemini. But I feel like you might lock some of it away because you aren't sure how it's going to be received or how other people will understand you. Yeah, you've kind of let it out before and it was not well received, and so you're living in that energy. Like there is that energy of like gauging your own self-value by other people. And you might not feel like you're doing that. You might be like, this message isn't really hitting because I don't do that. But if you're thinking about starting something or putting something out there or saying something and you instantly pause because of how it's happened in the past or how it's been received, then yes, even on the most minuscule level, you are still hanging on to some kind of result or outcome of the past and thinking that that might be echoed in the future. That's just what I'm getting, okay? What else do we have for Gemini, please? We have the Magician coming out. Okay, Gemini. So you are you are being told right now with this you are about to shine energy and the white eagle with the divine guidance that's in you, the divine connection that's in you. You are being told that you have every single thing you need to make something prosper, to make something work. To pull this off, I'm hearing too, for some of you guys with the Magician, okay? Like you have all the tools on the table and you have the motherfucking magic within that is passed down from the divine, okay? Like you have everything that you need, okay? And you're about to shine. You're about to unleash some kind of energy into the world, whether this is creative energy, you're going to release a project, you've been working on something, you're finally going to go ahead and voice what your inner truth is. Whatever this is, it's like you're ready. You really are. The no expectations, I feel like we do need to kind of not clarify it, but let's just pull on it a little bit. Yeah, Four of Wands. I feel like it's going to turn out a lot better than what you're thinking here. Or maybe there's this energy of not having any expectations and letting life lead you to where you didn't know that you wanted to be. That is for some of you guys too, because there is this kind of like structured energy here of, especially with the armadillo, of I need to protect myself. I need to be realistic. I need to be logical here. I need to be whatever. And it's like, allow life to kind of take you. Don't try to control the flow. People say that they're flowing, but then they want to slow, or they want to, you know what I mean? And it's like, if you're trying to slow something, you're not flowing, because the flow is fast. Okay? If the flow is taking you, then that's where the flow is going. You going, no, we need to slow this down. That's controlling the flow, okay? And there's this energy of like having expectations too on that. It's something is going to turn out a lot better than what you thought, Gemini, or a lot better than what you expected. Maybe that's why you should have no expectations, right? Anyways, all right, guys, that has been your reading, and I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.